We have a new MCU film, so today I thought it was time for me to stop and talk about Thunderbolts. Please know that everything that I will say in this video is just my very own opinion. My name is SW Nation, and you are free to comment down below. What did you think of the Thunderbolts film? Comment down below all of your thoughts right now. Please don't forget to check out that Twitter and that TikTok link. Those are in the description, along with that Marvel playlist. That link is also in the description as well. As a point of reference, I didn't do a Captain America Brave New World review, so for me, on the channel, this is the first MCU film that I'm covering in 40 years. So with that being said, let's move right into our review.
This team can be the heroes on the Wheaties box with a little giddy toy.
Along with being in my top 10 most anticipated list for the year, this is also one of those movies that happened after the creative overhaul that Marvel made to prioritize quality over quantity. So with that being said, let's move right into the good. And the good thing that comes to mind here is that for the most part, this film is a safe bet for Marvel. Here you have a group of likable characters from the past two phases in a team-up film. Not only are they likable, but this is just a fun set of characters to spend 2 hours with. Their interactions and chemistry, oddly enough, works for me. I just really enjoyed this film. It's possibly a lot more than I was thinking. Florence Pugh, overall, she's just a superstar. I've seen her last couple of movies, talking about a Dune 2, talking about a Oppenheimer, talking about a We Live in Time. I have seen her past films. She's great in this as well. And I just think that she does an overall incredible job leading this film. In fact, I think she does a better job than Scarlett Johansson. They give Yelena a little bit more to do here and way more personality than ever before. She's given an arc, and I'll touch more on this later in the review, but it touches on themes of purpose and finding your place in the world. This is an arc that works for all of its characters and almost like a metaphor for Marvel, because they probably didn't know what to do with these set of characters like a Taskmaster or like a Ghost. So they put them inside of this film to find out where they were going to go with these characters. Surprisingly, there's also a lot of heart here, where we have a group of tragic characters that constantly tries to push through their pain and issues in the service of saying that they're fine, but newsflash, they're not fine. Not only that, but they're also defined by their mistakes and feel as if they're not worthy of being happy or having a better feeling than what they're feeling right now. And it's something that everyone grapples with, and not to get too personal, but it's something that I grapple with every day. This film really hit hard for me because it's not trying to be the next multiversal event. It's actually fairly tight and small, as the story is sharply written. This is a movie about mental health, and possibly it's the most real MCU film we've ever gotten, asking the question, are we truly okay? We're social beings and we need each other. This film puts that on full display, and with how simple a hug is, sometimes it can change someone's life. It's a grounded look at how these street level characters see themselves beyond the cape shit. And the greatest strength about this movie isn't the fact that it's action heavy. It's the fact that if we take away the superheroes, this would still be a great film about the human experience. Overall, it worked for me. It gave me something that I never thought that I would love inside of an MCU film: a group hug. And the bad thing that comes to mind here is that I felt like certain characters were wasted potential. For the film that they were making, this character could have been beneficial to their story and tell an actual arc. I understand the story isn't in service of the characters are in service of the story. But I did wish this character was given a lot more to do because of the fact that their tragic backstory, and I felt like, again, because of the film that they were making, this character could have been something great. They could have found a way to redeem this character as well. And finally, this was the right MCU film to tell at a different time. This should have been at the end of phase 4. Everyone has been wondering, who are the new Avengers? What's the new Avengers team? What are we gonna do without the Avengers? This movie answers that question. And it's a question that we've been having since 2019, and it's 2025 now. The problem here is that we have a film that is totally a safe bet for the MCU, but also moves the needle, moves the MCU way further than any other project that we've had in the past. And you mean to tell me it's the bookend to phase 5 2 movies before an Avengers film. I just think that's bonkers. I think they entirely mishandled this entire film, this entire situation, because they've been sprinkling and teasing these characters, bringing in Val in multiple projects since 2021. And in fact, that film that she featured in was coming out in 2020. I truly believe that this is the right film to tell, just happened at the wrong time. In conclusion, Thunderbolts is a nice return to form for Marvel. Here we have a fun set of characters and a heartfelt, exciting film that finally feels like the MCU is going somewhere. I love the fact that it's really about mental health and asking the question, are we okay? And how do we deal with our pain? How do we deal with our issues? And sometimes, maybe a hug is just enough.Maybe spending time with others is enough, because we're not alone. I only wish that this film came a little bit earlier, but I expected nothing less from the director of WandaVision. He killed it with WandaVision, creating a nice TV show about grief and how do we handle that. He comes to the big screen, tells an amazing story about mental health and how do we deal with our issues. All of it I loved. I'm giving Thunderbolts an A, a 9.2 out of 10. And I say it truly feels like old MCU, man. I'm totally surprised that this film turned out to be as good as it is. Alright guys, that is it for the review. Please know that everything that I did say in this video was just my very own opinion, and you are free to comment down below. What did you think of Thunderbolts? Did you love it? Did you hate it? Comment that down below in the comment section. Please don't forget to check out that Twitter and that TikTok link. Those are in the description, along with that Marvel playlist. That link is also in the description as well. And with all that being said, guys, like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you all next time. Peace.